And what if I told you that there exists a group of souls destined to fulfill a transcendental spiritual mission, and that you might be one of them? This is no coincidence. It is not just an ancient legend or a forgotten prophecy. It is real. It is happening now. Something deep within you already knows it, feels it, because the transformation is already underway. This call is not for everyone. It is for those whose souls have been prepared over many lifetimes, for those who feel they have come into this existence with greater purpose, even if they cannot yet name it. The energies of the world are shifting at a rapid pace. Those who have been called to this ascension sense in every fiber of their being, an awakening in the mind, a fire in the soul, and irreversible change. But here's the truth that few understand. Time is running out, and the signs are becoming more intense. Those who are not prepared to see may miss the greatest opportunity of their existence. The experiences you've had lately, are they mere coincidences, or are they confirmation that your awakening has begun? Stay with me until the end, because in this video I will reveal the unmistakable signs that your soul is already crossing this threshold and, most importantly, how to ensure you complete your mission. But listen carefully, this opportunity is not eternal. The ascension is happening right now, and the path is splitting before you. Continue to be trapped in the illusion of the old world or embrace your destiny as an awakened soul. If you feel this call resonating deep within you, do not ignore it. Write in the comments with conviction, "I am ready to activate my light and transcend." Declare it and feel how your energy aligns with this divine purpose. In the mysterious and symbolic book of Revelation, a group of 144,000 souls is mentioned, destined to play a crucial role in the culmination of human history. They are described as set apart, chosen by the universe for a sacred mission in the final times. According to the scriptures, they come from all the tribes of Israel and bear a divine mark on their foreheads, the seal of the Lamb, a sign representing their unbreakable connection to the celestial will and the cosmic forces that govern the destiny of the world. This number, shrouded in an aura of mysticism and prophecy, has been the subject of countless interpretations over the centuries. Some see it as a literal group, a lineage of predestined souls meant to guide humanity in times of darkness. Others see it as a metaphor for those who have transcended the illusion of the material world and have answered the divine call, regardless of their origin or culture. What is undeniable is that their role in the great planetary transformation is fundamental. The Bible mentions the 144,000 as those who will bear the divine mark on their foreheads, those who have been called the guardians of light amidst chaos, those whose mission is to sustain the divine energy as the world undergoes its purification. Now, in this era of awakening, more and more souls feel a burning call within, an inexplicable certainty that they have come with a greater purpose. And the signs are unmistakable. It is common for what once fulfilled you to now feel empty. Relationships, jobs, distractions, everything that once sustained you seems to fade away, as if you are being pulled from an old version of yourself. People who were once an essential part of your life begin to drift away for no apparent reason, where you feel repulsion toward environments and habits you once tolerated. This is no coincidence. The energy of the world is shifting, and those who vibrate at a new frequency no longer fit into the obsolete structures of the old reality. This transition is not easy. It is a rebirth process that shakes the body, mind, and soul. Unexplained exhaustion, changes in sleep patterns, sudden chills, fluctuations in body temperature, physical signs that many try to rationalize, but which are actually symptoms of profound energetic transformation. These physical symptoms are just a gateway to a much deeper transformation. What is happening within you is not limited to the body. It is a complete reconfiguration of your energy, your perception, and the way you interact with the world. It is not just a change, it is a transition to a higher state of consciousness. One of the first signs of the spiritual ascension is a sharpening of energetic sensitivity. Suddenly, crowded places feel suffocating, crowds drain your vitality, and certain people, for no apparent reason, leave you with an indescribable sense of exhaustion. You can no longer ignore it. Something within you has become more aware of the vibration of every space, every encounter, every word spoken in your presence. As your frequency rises, your energy field becomes more refined and, at the same time, more vulnerable to the dense energies that once went unnoticed. What you once tolerated with ease, hours in the shopping mall, noisy events, empty social gatherings, now feels exhausting. It is not that you have become more fragile. It is that your soul rejects what no longer resonates with its new vibration. Places filled with tension, superficial conversations, gossip-filled or negative environments, all of this becomes unbearable, and your body confirms it. Unexplained headaches, sudden waves of fatigue, pressure in your chest, an urgent need to retreat and recover your energy in peaceful spaces. You can no longer expose yourself to what you once did not perceive, because now you feel it with every fiber of your being. This is why the longing for spiritual isolation grows, not as an act of evasion, but as a natural measure of protection. It is not about running away from the world. It is about learning to preserve your energy, to consciously choose with what and with whom you share your light. At this point, silence ceases to be empty and becomes a refuge. And solitude, far from being a burden, transforms into the cradle of your evolution. But this sensitivity does not only bring challenges, it also opens doors to the extraordinary. Along with it comes a unique ability to perceive spiritual signs that once went unnoticed, hidden messages that most people ignore. And then something fascinating begins to happen more frequently. Repeating numbers, synchronized patterns, coincidences too perfect to be mere chance. It is the universe speaking to you in its own language. When consciousness expands, reality responds by reorganizing itself to reflect this new vibration. And one of the first manifestations of this process is synchronicities, seemingly random events that, in reality, contain encoded messages from the universe. In spiritual numerology, numbers vibrate with specific energies. 1111 is a portal of awakening, a call to expand your consciousness and remember who you truly are. 144 resonates with those who have been chosen to guide the change, souls with a spiritual mission on the new earth. 2222 symbolizes alignment, a reminder that you are exactly where you need to be, in tune with the divine purpose. When these sequences begin to manifest insistently, it is because the universe is guiding you, telling you, do not doubt, keep moving forward, your path is illuminated. The chosen ones notice these signs from the beginning of their spiritual awakening. And the most fascinating thing is that the more they recognize and honor them, the more frequent and evident they become. When consciousness expands, the boundaries between reality and the dream world begin to blur. What once seemed like a simple reflection of the mind now feels like a bridge to something greater, more real than the tangible. Dreams cease to be fleeting images and become portals to hidden dimensions, codes designed to guide you in this process of transformation. It is then that nights are filled with encrypted messages, symbols that seem to speak to you in a language that your soul understands. They are not mere fragments of imagination. They are echoes of other realities, memories of past lives, visions of paths yet to be traveled. As you align with this new vibration, dreams intensify. Enigmatic figures watch you. Unknown places feel strangely familiar. Veiled messages arrive in the form of numbers, words, or emotions you cannot ignore. This is no coincidence. It has always been known that dreams are a channel of communication between the visible and invisible worlds. In ancient times, prophets received visions in the darkness of the night. Egyptian sages studied dreams as if they were maps to destiny. In Hinduism, it is believed that some dreams are reflections of higher realities, a direct connection with the soul. But the big question is, how do you recognize when a dream is a real message and not just a fleeting illusion? Spiritual dreams have an intensity that sets them apart. They do not dissolve upon waking. Instead, they leave a deep mark on the mind and heart. The feeling is distinct, an inexplicable certainty, an emotion that lingers throughout the day, an image that repeats over and over in your mind. No matter how much time passes, those dreams remain, and the universe does not leave any message half-finished. If after a significant dream you begin to notice coincidences in waking life, a recurring symbol, a conversation that perfectly aligns with what you dreamed, a number that appears at key moments, it is a confirmation. It is not your imagination. It is reality responding to your awakening. To understand these messages, you need to learn to listen to them. Keeping a dream journal will allow you to find hidden patterns, connect the signs that may seem scattered today. Do not underestimate a color, a number, a sensation. Write it all down. Over time, the picture will become clearer. And if you seek answers, all you need to do is ask. Before sleeping, set an intention that the universe reveals to you what you need to know. Do not seek to understand everything immediately. Some truths arrive at the exact moment we are ready to receive them. Until then, trust, because what seems like an enigma today will be the key that opens the door to a new reality tomorrow. Something profound is beginning to stir within you, a feeling you cannot ignore. What once made you feel comfortable now feels foreign, as if you are inhabiting a life that no longer fits who you truly are. The certainties of the past fade away, and in their place arises an unshakable call towards something greater, more authentic. At some point on the spiritual path, the desire for transformation ceases to be an option and becomes a necessity. What once defined you no longer fits your new consciousness. Relationships, ambitions, habits, and even the goals you once pursued begin to crumble. This is not a passing phase or a mere existential crisis. It is the unmistakable sign that you have begun to align with your true purpose. When consciousness expands, continuing to live on autopilot becomes unbearable. Something within you cries out for renewal. Ignoring this call only generates a sense of emptiness and disconnection, as if you are trapped in a reality that no longer belongs to you. Many feel this restlessness without knowing exactly what to do. And so the search begins, an insatiable thirst for knowledge, the desire to explore sacred places, the need to change environments, professions, or to release bonds that no longer resonate with a new vibration. If this is happening to you, you must know that it is not madness. It is the natural process of awakening. Jesus left his old life behind to fulfill his mission. Buddha renounced his kingdom to seek the truth. Every authentic transformation requires the courage to let go of the old to make way for the new. But this change is not just mental or emotional. It also manifests in the body. Without even intending to, you begin to reject certain foods, habits, and substances that were once part of your daily life. What you once enjoyed now feels heavy, dense, incompatible with your new vibration. Your energy makes it clear. Anything that is not aligned with your expansion begins to feel unbearable. This is where true preparation begins. This is the ideal moment to initiate practices that strengthen your new frequency. Meditation to calm the mind, energetic fasting to purify the body, herbal baths to cleanse your vibration, connecting with nature to anchor yourself to what is essential. These rituals are not mere customs. They are tools that support the transformation and help navigate this process with greater clarity. However, every awakening brings challenges. The society we live in does not encourage evolution, but conformity. And that is why many around you will try to discourage you, calling this transformation a crisis, an excess, or a fantasy. But if what once sustained you is now crumbling, it means it was never your true path. When a consciousness awakens, continuing to live on autopilot is no longer an option. What once seemed logical now feels meaningless. People, environments, even goals that once drove you begin to fade, as if they are losing their color in your life. This impulse for change is not a whim or a passing crisis. It is a natural manifestation of your spiritual expansion. And here is where many chosen ones find themselves at a crossroads. The restlessness grows, but the direction is not yet clear. Some feel a call to explore hidden knowledge. Others experience an inexplicable attraction to places of high energetic power, and many feel a need to redefine their professional path or release relationships that no longer vibrate at the same frequency. It is not madness, it is awakening. And this change does not stop at the mind and spirit. It also affects the body. Almost instinctively, the chosen ones begin to modify their habits. Their diet becomes more conscious, their energy becomes more selective, and their need for authentic connections intensifies. What they once tolerated without issue now generates a sense of heaviness, of weariness. It is the body adapting to the new frequency, rejecting what no longer serves it. But this process does not come without challenges. The system we live in does not encourage evolution. On the contrary, it seeks to keep everything in the same state, trapped in inertia. That is why many people around you may try to make you doubt, calling this awakening a crisis, an exaggeration, or a mere illusion. However, the truth is clear. If the old no longer sustains you, it is because it was never your true path. Energetic attacks are an inevitable reality for those undergoing ascension. As your vibration rises, you not only attract more light but also begin to generate resistance around you. Dense environments seem to absorb your energy, Certain people appear suddenly to challenge your patience, and even thoughts you thought you had overcome resurface with force. This is no coincidence. It is a test. It is a sign that your frequency is changing and that the energy around you is responding to this process. The good news is that there are ways to protect and strengthen your vibration, ensuring that your light not only remains but expands. The first and most powerful tool for protection is meditation. It is not just about calming the mind but aligning your vibration with higher frequencies. When you meditate, you reinforce your energy field and create a natural barrier against dense energies. Another essential key is energetic nourishment. Everything you consume affects your vibration, and as you awaken, your body becomes more selective. Naturally, you begin to reject ultra-processed foods, heavy meats, and substances that lower your frequency, such as alcohol and stimulants. Instead, living foods, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and pure water align you with the energy of the new earth and support your transformation process. But there is another type of consumption that also impacts your energy, mental and emotional consumption. Just as dense food affects your body, toxic information overloads your spirit. Constantly exposing yourself to negative news, destructive content, or people who vibrate in fear is as harmful as a poor diet. Temporarily abstaining from any stimulus that contaminates your vibration allows your energy field to regenerate and your mind to regain clarity. The moment has arrived. Transformation is not a distant concept or an abstract idea. It is happening here and now. And at this crucial point, understanding how to assume your mission and generate a true impact on the world is more important than ever. Spiritual ascension is not just a personal journey, but a collective revolution. The chosen ones do not awaken to isolate themselves, but to be beacons of light amidst confusion. Humanity is undergoing an accelerated transition, and although many cannot explain it, they feel it, a growing restlessness, an inexplicable desire to find answers, a deep need for something more. This is where you come in. Your mission is not just to awaken, but to help others remember who they truly are. But how is this purpose fulfilled? The first step is to become the example. Words can inspire, but energy transforms. It is not about convincing anyone, but embodying the vibration of the new consciousness. When you live in coherence with your truth, when you keep your energy aligned and walk with purpose, people feel it. They will be drawn to your presence without even understanding why. Suddenly, they will seek your guidance, ask you questions, follow you instinctively. Has this ever happened to you? If so, it is an undeniable sign that your light is already fulfilling its function. The second step is to share knowledge. Not everyone is ready to awaken, but many are seeking answers without knowing where to find them. Sometimes, a conversation can ignite a spark. Other times, a book, a video, a reflection shared at the right moment can open a door someone did not even know existed. Awakening is a process, and every word planted in the right heart can be the beginning of a great transformation. So, if these words have resonated deep within you, do not ignore it. You may be destined for a purpose far greater than you ever imagined. This is not a random event or a coincidence. If you feel this call within you, it is because your soul already knew it before you were born. Perhaps you are one of those 144,000 chosen ones, prepared to awaken in this crucial moment of history. Awakening does not happen in an instant, but every revelation is a step closer to the truth of who you really are. Perhaps this is the moment when everything begins to make sense. Perhaps you were just waiting for the right sign to remember what has always been within you. Thank you for being part of this journey of transformation. If this message has ignited something within you, let the universe know. Write in the comments with conviction, "I accept my light and my divine purpose." Feel the strength of these words within you and continue to raise your vibration. Until then, keep seeking, keep growing, and remain open to the signs the universe places on your path.